Hi gang, Jimmy D here, and in today's video we are going to grab our rewards points by earning an achievement in a Gamepass game called Halibut, where we are working towards 100% completion so we can get that 1000 gamer score, or that platinum trophy, or whatever you guys get in Steam. If you guys are just starting to follow along, I do offer an achievement select in the descriptions below, as well as a link to my playlist at the end of this video. Remember guys, there are timestamps in both the descriptions and pinned in the comments, so you guys don't miss out on any of the collectibles. And with all that being said, guys, let's go ahead and start up our game. This is it, guys. The finale, with the exception of one chapter select that we need to do due to the glitch, if you remember, for managing upwards. Bunch of cutscenes here at the end, guys, as always. But there's a bunch of notebook entries that we need to grab. Let's go ahead and continue. I turned the music back on, guys. Thankfully, there are no more copyright infringements to be had. And of course, Harold wakes up. So let's go ahead upstairs. And as per usual, guys, we're going to have a conversation with Professor Moreau.
Ah, hello, my boy.
Hey, Professor. How are you holding up?
Just fine, just fine. Preparations for the relaunch have gone swimmingly.
Ah, great. So they're nearly done?
Yes, we're really just putting the finishing touches on now.
Wow. Can you believe we're about to try and take off after everything?
I knew we'd figure out a procedure. But I would never have guessed at what it took to get there.
Are you excited to see space again?
Yes. But that's not to say I won't miss this place. It had a certain watery charm and plenty of scientific curiosity. But you know, I'm getting old. My real wish is to step foot on real ground.
Yeah. It was nice to be outside of the fedora in the cave, but I suppose that's not what you're thinking of.
Indeed. I'd like to see the sky. But enough about me. How are you feeling about leaving Wiu and the Flimmerlim? I know you grew close to it all.
Yeah. I'm gonna miss Wiu. I'll miss it all. But this is our path, right?
I think so, my boy. You'll always cherish the time you had with them. But don't you want to continue the mission? Get back to finding a real home?
Yeah, it makes sense, I suppose. Do you think we will?
I'm not sure. But what do we stand to lose?
True. True.
Have you said goodbye to Wiu and the Flimmerlim yet?
Not really, no.
Well, no point putting it off. Saying goodbye only gets harder the longer you leave it. And so send them all my regards.
Yeah, I know. I know.
And Harold?
Yeah?
You'll miss Wiu, but over time, it does get easier. You'll be busy once we're back on course. It'll feel like a whole different life.
I know. I know.
Alright guys, we have a task right now to say goodbye to Wiu, but we're going to ignore it for now, as we need to, of course, pick up the last of the notebook entries. So we are going to head to the Agora arcades right now.
Destination selected. Have a pleasant journey and a fantastic day.
As the four brothers are having a slight
here.
dilemma.
Thank you for choosing all water tubes.
So, of course, head to the right. And right by the central stairs, guys, they are gathered. So let's go ahead and have a conversation with them.
The thing is, Warren, just because I'm unemployed, that's not what I'm saying. Now, come on, you two. There's no need to...
If you'd all just follow my example.
Then what?
Hey, everyone. So, planning the next performance?
Not, I'm afraid, until we've resolved a little dispute.
Oh, it's little, is it?
I just meant...
Typical Warren.
What exactly is the matter? You all just got back together.
Yes. It's complicated, Harold. We know you mean well, but I think you'd better leave us to it. Okay, Warren, so what were you saying? Oh, just that, you know,
All right.
I've been there, man.
With their conversation finished, let's head all the way to the right to the stage as we need to interact with Onat. Head up the little set of stairs on the very right hand side of the stage. And let's chat with Onat.
Harold,
Hey, Onat, what's good?
do you want to see my new composition?
As we are going to get
I'm just
our
putting
next
the
notebook
finishing
entry,
touch to it.
Sure.
67
Let's hear it.
out of 71
here goes.
for
Go
ancient
easy.
Onat.
I haven't practiced it much. Hang on. Okay, I know what went wrong. I'll get it this time. Right. Oh, I've got it now. One sec. It's that one chord. Let me try again.
And there is our notebook entry. So let's go ahead. Head back to the left. And Warren should be by himself. And we are going to get our next notebook entry by speaking with Warren.
Hey, Warren, what's going on here?
Number 68
It's my
of
new
71.
Just a few more finishing touches to go, and then Warren's gourmet wiener experience will be open for business.
Oh, that's exciting. You feel confident?
Certainly am. The food truck built up a bit of a cult following, you know. I couldn't keep up with demand. So it makes sense to expand into a brick-and-mortar enterprise. Hey, you don't want to be my maitre d', do you? I could use a people person like you.
Oh, wow. Thanks for the offer, but I already have a job.
I know, but do you want to stay apprentice to the professor forever? Branch out a bit. You'll get free wieners every day, and just wait until you try my new crispy wiener with seaweed sauce. It's a revelation of umami, inspired by the textures of the cave.
That does sound delicious. But no can do, Warren. Thank you again, though.
Okay, well, you know where I am if you change your mind.
And there is our next notebook entry, guys, for the hot dog contest. Still have a few things to do, guys. We are going to head down to the social district. From here.
Destination determined. Now, relax with all water. Thank you for traveling.
And we are going to head to the right and talk to the major. remember, guys, his room is kind of down the hallway here. Actually, no, it's right here.
Oh, Major.
Halibut,
Who's this?
this is Frank. And he's made a new flounder. The flounder dynasty grows.
Oh, I'm so happy for you both. Did Frank meet...
Halibut, I'll thank you not to pry into Frank's private life.
Okay, fair enough. So, what actually happened to Slippy in the end?
Oh, you know, he's being dealt with. The real question is, what to call the new flounder?
Dealt with? Is he standing trial?
Well, it's a rather special case, if you must know. We didn't have any statutes for such heinous plans. But then again, his only actual infractions were tampering with all water property and forcible obstruction of public movement, along with a few counts of disorderly conduct on the way to the brig.
So, what was the decision?
The trial reached a compromise. He could be consigned to one night in the brig to think about what he's done, or intended to do, and then a 10-year sentence of community service.
Oh, that seems fair, I suppose.
Yes, he has a natural gift of the gab that we felt would be better put to use in service of various shops and services. So it appears Slippy's slipper is on the other foot.
What?
Justice has been served, Halibut. Now, I need to get back to thinking of names for the new flounder.
Can I make a suggestion?
Anyone would be correct. Let's go with Little Flu Flu.
Lil Flu Flu.
I will consider it.
And there's our notebook entry, guys. So, from here, guys, let's head back to Central Station. As there's still a couple more things we need to pick up.
Location nominated. Journey commencing. All water thanking you. We know you enjoyed traveling with
And then head
water.
straight across,
You're welcome.
as we need to go to the all water district.
All water.
And speak with
Moving
Captain
people
Zoya
every day.
for our next notebook entry. Should say our next to last
We get you
notebook
where you're
entry.
going.
Number 70 of 71. Call the elevator. Head in. And go ahead and chat with Captain Zoya.
Harold, hey! Can you believe this?
Hey, Captain at Large. Or should I say, soon to be Captain for real?
I guess Zoya will still do. But yes, I'll finally be actually controlling the ship as we hurtle through space.
You're handling the takeoff?
Huh, don't be silly. Cyrus has coded everything to happen automatically with split-second precision. I'll just take over once we leave the gravity well.
Amazing. I'm sure you'll do great after all your training.
Yes, I can't wait to test my new skills out. Co-pilot Coco is excited too, aren't you, Coco?
I'll be the best! I'll be the best!
Oh, ignore Coco, she gets a bit overexcited. Anyway, I want to get in some last-minute practice. Buckle up, Harold. I'll see you again amidst the sea of stars.
Good luck, Zoya. Ciao, Coco.
And here is our next to last notebook entry, guys. Captain Zoya. Of course, interact with the panel to raise the elevator. Whenever it feels like it wants to do so. one more task, guys. Head down the elevator. And we need to head to the right and speak with CEO Castletrap in her conference room.
Customer poll reflecting our continued commitment to being approachable and accountable.
To get that last notebook entry and the achievement.
Madam CEO.
Forschergeist.
Oh, please call me Brenner. First names are much less stuffy, don't you think? And as part of our all-water rebranding, we're taking on a new, more friendly persona. First name terms across the company for a less hierarchical feeling.
What, even the secretaries?
Yes, even them.
How's the rebrand going then, Brenna?
Oh, it's going fantastically. We're really committed to leveraging our past learnings to increase both public and shareholder value, while at the same time improving our corporate social responsibility mission.
So, what exactly is changing?
What isn't changing? We're even going to have a new logo, obviously capturing the heritage of the original, but bringing a modern sensibility to it that reflects our recent, more transparent brand identity.
Right. Will the tube fares be getting cheaper?
I'm afraid I'm not at liberty to answer that. We're still workshopping our tube pricing strategy in line with our new aspirational corporate manifesto. I mean, after all, the logo redesign isn't going to pay for itself.
Okay. And those past learnings you mentioned?
Oh yes, a plethora of them. All sorts of actionable pain points and consumer-led recommendations.
Like...
Well, for one thing, I can tell you, what we've learned is that people want excitement. So to make up for the loss of the cave as the tube destination, we're working on plans to recreate a cave-like environment in a disused wing of the ship. We'll call it Cave World.
Okay, never mind. Good luck with all that, Brenna.
Thank you. And Harold, well done, you know?
Oh, thanks.
And hey, keep this between you and I, but I'm always looking for ambitious new blood. And you've proven you're a result-driven generalist. Knock on my door if you fancy a stint at all water. It's going to be an exciting growth period for us. A great time to get involved.
I'll bear that in mind. Thank you, Brenna.
And we get the same old notebook entry. And poof, Forschergeist for collecting all 71 notebook entries. At this point, guys, we need to take care of a task, and that is going to the Flumelum Cave.
We enjoyed our first instantly iconic ad campaign.
And this is where it gets long, guys. And unfortunately, it's an extended cutscene with no real interaction. Enjoy.
Unsatisfactory journey for some reason? Just
As
contact your
we
nearest
actually
and all
finish
water
up the
will
game.
make it up to you.
With the exception of one achievement, of course, and we'll work on that tomorrow.
Travel in style with all water. You've arrived. Have you checked your pockets before leaving?
We need to head to Wiyu's little studio, apartment, pad, I guess you could say, is the best description. Head up the stairway on the right hand side. And this next stairway let's talk to Will.
Wii U.
Which will happen automatically.
How's Fedora doing?
Yeah, nearly there.
Are you excited?
I mean, it is exciting, but it's gonna be so hard leaving you behind. And this place, and just, yeah, maybe we'll find a new home out there, but also maybe not. At least not in my lifetime. You know?
I don't know. You will or you won't, but at least you will have the chance. And of course, I will miss you. We have true Simbo. We all will. But we're just happy we could help with the energy and everything.
Yes, we couldn't have done it without you all. And I couldn't have done it without you, Wii U.
And I would probably be a cold non-Wii U if you hadn't helped me get better. Everything has changed since knowing you. It will be hard to remember Tidomo now. Maybe I'll go exploring a new part of the ocean.
Can you believe how lucky we were to even meet?
I always thought this luck you all have is a very strange thing. You do a thing, or you don't.
But what if a thing happens to you that has nothing to do with your own actions?
I don't understand. Life is like a tide, you know? It's not always obvious where a tide comes from, or is going, or how it connects to other tides. But if you are you go with the tide, or you go against it. Sometimes it doesn't matter if you try not to go with it. Sometimes it does.
Wii U, the Fedora is nearly ready to launch. This is going to be the last time we see each other.
I know, Howell.
I don't know what to say.
It's okay. Remember, Simbo. We'll always have it.
Thanks, Wii U. We will.
Hope you have good tides.
And you, Wii U. And you.
We are going to take a long walk and reflect, guys. Now there is some music playing, guys. More than likely, YouTube is going to want to have me delete it, just so you're aware. Harold changes
You.
his mind.
Powell, shouldn't you be back on the ship? You don't want to miss it taking off.
Yes, I do.
Oh, you mean
I want to stay. I know it sounds crazy, and I'll be the only human here, but
no? It's not crazy. It's just you. I would love it. But are you really sure? Won't you miss everyone else more than you want to stay here?
I'm sure. I've always gone with the tide, but now I want to break out of it. Choose a tide for myself. And not the one that leads up into cold, empty space. It's the first time I've ever really been sure of anything.
I believe you. You found your blugalugalagal.
Yeah. Lugalugul Simbo.
Blugalugalagal Simbo.
Hey, Professor, there's something I need.
Ah, Harold, how did it go?
Well, fine, but
Great. We don't have much time. I could do with some help sorting the final preparations.
Jeanne, I'm not coming.
Okay. It's only natural you're emotional. I suppose I can finish things up by myself.
No, Professor, I'm staying with Wiyu.
Oh,
I'm sorry. Can you understand?
Harold, I've grown terribly fond of you. But if I've learned anything about you, it's that you always defy expectations one way or another.
So, you're not angry?
Angry? Dear boy, I'm delighted. I will miss you like I miss my left hand. But if you finally found something you feel strongly enough to shout Jeanne at me, then I'm happy for you.
Thank you. I'm gonna miss you too, Moreau. You've always been there for me. I wouldn't be making this decision if it wasn't for you. In a nice way, I mean.
I know what you mean. Have you thought it all through? Do you need any help with the, practicalities?
Not really, but what is there? I'll just take a few of my things. The Fluilim have all the materials I'll need there. I'll get settled in no time, I'm sure.
Well, I guess this is goodbye.
Yeah. Guess it is.
Be safe, Harold. Wish us luck.
I'll do one better. I'll wish you good times.
Very funny.
Now, guys, after this cutscene here, we are going to have to go through the entire roll of credits, which I will edit out in order to get that last achievement for completing the game. Enjoy, guys. Buddy sends his regards. And boof! Home is where the heart is. At this point, guys, we can go ahead and quit our game. We got one more achievement to do, guys. Yes, we do. Managing upwards, and we will take care of that tomorrow. But let's turn in our rewards for the day. Hello. And for continued rewards, continued achievements and trophies, and continued videos, guys, you know what buttons to press. But as always, have a great day. See ya.